my ladies, for my lady, for my sister, my quick. It's for my ladies, for my lady, for my sister.
Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I am Lisa Myra. If you are new, today we're going to be making peach cobbler with a little twist. I feel like I should be on the Atlanta Housewives with a little catchphrase with all these beautiful peaches. Let's get to it. Okay, we first gonna start off with making our pie crust. You guys can use store-bought crust if you like, but it's super easy, super simple to make your own crust. So let me show you guys. So we're gonna go in with 1 cup and 1/4 cup of flour. Then we're gonna add in some salt. If you have a whisk, use a whisk, but we're gonna spoon this together, okay? We're gonna spoon it together. We're gonna spoon the salt and the flour together. Let's get it all mixed in. Making a mess, so yeah, use a whisk, guys. Don't do like I'm doing. Use your whisk. So once you have your salt and flour combined, you're gonna add in your butter. These are chopped into little cubes, and this is a stick of butter, so 1.5 cups of butter. And make sure it's cold because you want it to be cold. You want all your kind of wet ingredients to be super cold. So you want ice water and you want cold butter cubes. And then we're going to fork our butter in, or you can use a pasty blender. And you're going to fork our butter in. You're going to chop it up into like a pea size. All your butter is like pea sizes. So this video is going to be dedicated to both of my grandmothers. One who passed away in 2016 and one who recently just passed away November 15. My grandmother who passed away in 2016, like, she was an amazing baker, amazing cook, and she made the best peach cobbler. Like, her peach cobbler, no one can touch. I don't even think I can touch her peach cobbler. It was that good. So hopefully I can touch her peach cobbler today, hopefully. But we gonna get there. We gonna get there, Grandma. I don't know if it was the island in her, but girl had the hands, okay? And I don't mean fighting hands, I mean cooking hands. Now, my grandma who passed away recently, I have a funny story for you guys for her. Like, she was like the pound cake queen. Like, her pound cakes were amazing, y'all. When I was turning 18, so that year she was making all me and all my cousins like desserts, and everybody, you know, they went to the pound cake because the pound cake she was best known for her pound cakes. Amazing. So I'm looking like, you know what, I don't want a pound cake, I want a peach cobbler, okay? So my grandma was like, you know, she's like, I gotta tell you, Lisa, I never made a peach cobbler before. And I'm just thinking in my head, like, all grandmas know how to make peach cobbler. Like, I ain't gotta be there with her, grandma. You can make a peach cobbler. You go ahead. I want peach cobbler. She's like, I'm gonna make it, but I never made it before. Let's just say I should listen to her. My grandmother, okay, this is when her white side came out. So that's when the white side showed, okay? No offense, white people. But my grandma put cherries in my peach cobbler. Cherries in the peach cobbler. In the peach cobbler. And it was so watery. I'm looking like, Grandma, your white side to show, girl. Okay? I mean, the peach cobbler had cherries inside of it, okay? Don't no cherries going on no peach cobbler. Okay? So once your butter is pea size, we're gonna add in 5 tablespoons of water, adding them one at a time, stirring them in. We're gonna do this until our dough just form a ball. A wooden spoon, and I just go in with my hands, you know, get all in there, y'all. I'm just forming a ball, just trying to get everything collected. If your dough is still dry, you can add in another tablespoon of water. So we're just gonna form this into a ball. Nothing perfect, you know, just just a bowl. Once we form our ball, we're gonna place it in some plastic wrap and we're gonna place it into the fridge. So we're back with our peaches and I'm gonna put them in this bigger bowl just so we can have room to mix all up. I got some brown sugar, cinnamon and nutmeg, sugar, no sugar. It's gonna be sweet, it's gonna be healthy, y'all. Got some lemon juice, some cornstarch, and some vanilla. We're gonna mix all that flavor together. Look at it, y'all. Smells good. So now we're on our stove top and we're gonna cook our peaches for about 5 to 6 minutes, and we're gonna add in a half cup of butter. Most people don't do this step, but I like to do this step. You don't have to, but I like to do this when I'm using fresh peaches. So now we're gonna roll out our dough. So for the bottom crust, I wanted to roll out my dough as thin as possible without tearing it. So I pre-baked my bottom crust for about 14 minutes. Start with my first layer of peaches. Now that we have our first layer of peaches, we're going to add our crust, and then we're going to butter our crust, and then we're going to sprinkle on some cinnamon and sugar. We are now going to make our topping for our peach cobbler. So I have in here flour. I'm going to add in some baking powder and some salt. And then I'm going to whisk it together. And then I'm going to add in some brown sugar, some white sugar, some butter, and some vanilla. Now this is not healthy, guys. This is something that you eat every once in a while. It's not something that you eat all the time, and you know, a little, just a little at a time. Okay, so I'm gonna mix all this together. Now at this point, go in with my hands. Just all mix well. And our topping is done. Now our pie is out of the oven. We're gonna add our second layer and our last layer. Yes. And then we're gonna add our crumble, okay? We're gonna add in a crumble. As you can see, our peach cobbler is out of the oven and it's looking so delicious. I can't wait to try it. Now we're done with our peach cobbler, guys. It looks so delicious. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys try this recipe out, maybe for Thanksgiving, a holiday. And all the ingredients will be listed down below. And if you're on Facebook, go over to subscribe to my YouTube channel at Lisa Amira. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Guys, it is 5:26 in the morning. When I tell y'all, this peach cobbler was so freaking delicious. It was like my grandma came from the heavens above and lended a hand. Okay? This peach cobbler was blessed by the Lord's hand. Okay? It was that delicious. I hope you guys try out this recipe. Please do yourself a favor and try it out. Thank you guys for watching.
For my ladies, for my lady, for my sister, my quick. It's for my ladies, for my lady, for my sister.